Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus, always on my side, always provides. So today, what am I gonna do? Today I'm gonna make some black rice. And I call it black rice because I'm putting beans in it. I'm gonna make rice and beans together. And I have the steak. I have 2 nice pieces of steak here. And over here I have all my little things that I'm gonna mix into it, which is the rice. I have some onions. These onions are gonna go for the steak. These onions are gonna go for the rice. And this is gonna be for both too. Now, this is what I made yesterday. Guys, it was so good. I sent a bowl to my mom. She loved it. This is the rainbow split pea and barley and I don't know what else, a whole bunch of others. The rainbow lentil mix. And I put little tiny pieces of butternut squash in there. So I'm going to have this with rice, guys. This is going to go with the rice. Okay, so let's start. First step. Let me see if these pots fit together. Oh, yeah, they fit together perfect. They're fine, just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light my stove. Let's see. Come on. Come on. See, I want to be a big social media content creator so that I could buy a new stove. Kidding, guys. Let me get my flicker. I'm going to get my clicker. One of these days. One of these days. Not today, but one day. All right. So, this is where I'm going to make the rice. Right in here. And over here is where I'm going to put the steak. Okay. Let me just put this over here. Let me get this wire out. All right. So, it's set. Now, first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Did I have my oil ready? No, I didn't have my oil ready. My oil. Okay, so I'm going to put a little oil here. And I'm going to put just a little bit right there. Okay, that's it. Here, behave. A little bit more here. Okay, there we go. So, we have some olive oil. And we got oily fingers. Let me get a clean napkin. Okay, so what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to add my chopped up onions. Okay, first is the onion. I'm going to start it off like if I'm going to make rice. I'm going to make some beans, but then I'm going to sneak in and put in the rice. Okay, so this is good right there. Now I'm going to get some of my garlic. Like I said, I'm only going to use half of the garlic and the other half I'm going to leave it for the steak. Or a little bit less than half of the steak. It's only 2 small pieces of steak, so it'll be all right. All right, guys, so just gonna stir this up a little bit. And that is sparking up a storm, and I think I put too much. I'm just gonna dump it right in there. Okay, there you go. Quiet down. All right, you know what? My steak is not seasoned. I'm just going to put it in the pan. I'll season it. Okay, leave that right there. Okay. So, now that my steak is in there, I'm going to add a little bit of this garlic to it. I'm just going to put it right over it because you got to have a little bit of garlic flavor there. I'm going to save the rest for the back. But it doesn't take too much. It's going to be just fine. Okay, so I have a sazon, 1 for each. So I'm going to use 1 in here. I'm using it for the flavor, guys, not the color. So here we go. I'm going to add some sazon on that. I'm going to save the other half for the other side. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and I'm just going to eyeball it because I don't want to add too much. Okay, that's it. And over here, I'm just going to sprinkle some salt. I'm going to add some pepper and give it a little mix. I don't want it to burn up. And my rice is already clean, guys, so this is too high. I'm going to lower that a little bit. Okay. Put some pepper in here. Put some pepper back there. I'm going to do it again on the other side, some too. So we have some salt, pepper, some sazon. I need some olives to put into my rice because it ain't going to be that good if I don't put no olives. All right, so got a spoon. I'm gonna grab some of these and about 2 spoons of that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of those peppers that are down there besides that, and these 2 little peppers. Oops. And this one's for the house. Alrighty. So now that this is done, I have my can of beans. Get in my spoon again. Okay, open up these beans. And like I said, alright, I had to finish that little olive. Now I'm going to add some apple cider vinegar, about that much. Alrighty, so this is good. This is perfect. Like I said, guys, it's so quick, so easy, so delicious. I'm going to dump in my beans. I'm going to fill this up with water. Okay. And so now we're going to mix this up. I need my fork so I can flip that. Where's my fork? I can't find my new fork. Wait, hold on. This is ridiculous. There we go. Alright, so I got salt and pepper, garlic, and sazon on there. Let's see. Let me flip it. Thank goodness for the little grooves that it has. See, I'm very versatile. I do one way, I season it some days, one way, and then I season it another way some other days. So I guess it's just the mood and how I feel that day is how I season it. So it's stuck there. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. I can smell the garlic cooking and everything. Delicious. Alright, so this is boiling up. Look how nice this is. Delicious and nutritious. You know what, guys? I think I overdid it on the olives. My son hates the olives. I overdid it, but that's okay. I really don't like olives cooked either. I like my olives raw, like out the jar. But this is just for taste, okay? Because it gives the rice a really good taste. And like I said, my rice is right here. I got 2.5 cups of rice. So we're going to wait for that to cook. And since I already flipped it, I am going to add in the other half. Like that. Okay. And I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic to one, a little garlic to the other. And like I said, that's it, guys. Spread that garlic. Alright, so that's it. Put this away. And I'm just going to wait for this to come to a boil so that I can throw in my rice. And this is going to be a super, super, super quick dinner. You'll see how fast it is. Alright, so now that that's done, and this one is going to be done so fast, so what I want to do is, I'm just going to add my onions right there to the side. They could cook up a little bit right there on the side while my steak is cooking. Alright, so I'll put this away. And what else do we have? Okay, this I'm going to warm up some of it. I'm not going to warm up all of it because it's a lot. So I'm just going to warm up like, maybe like 3 servings of it. Okay, so leave my thing here. This is the water that I'm going to add to this. And this is already boiling. So what I want to do is I'm going to add my rice right to this. Let me bring it up higher now. And hold on 1 second. My stove. Okay. There it goes. Nice full boil. So now let's add my rice. me mix this up. Hold on one sec. Gotta mix this. So yummy. This is gonna be really good. Now you need to add some seasoning to this. Don't think you could get away with just adding your black beans into white rice, because it ain't gonna happen. It's never gonna taste like this tastes. Okay, you gotta add a little bit of onions. I didn't go for the sofrito because it doesn't need it. It just needed some onion, garlic, some aceitunas, olives, and that's it. So you see that? And it's already coming to a full boil. So I'm just gonna add my water right here so I can save. So I don't have to throw away all that little bit of rice kernels in there. Alright, so I'm going to put that in. I only had one can. I'm just going to measure it. I'm going to eyeball it. Guys, I've been making rice for a long time. So, there we go. All you want to do is see a little bit of rice floating on top. A little bit of water floating on top. If you see that, my spoon won't stand because there's not enough rice. But this is how it is, right like that. That's done. See that? Beautiful. And I know I didn't add any salt, right? I forgot to add some salt on the other side. And I forgot to add some pepper too. Alright, that's a good amount of pepper. Now we're going to wait for this to boil. I already have my cover right here to use my cover. Alrighty, I'm done with the salt. I don't need anything else. Everything is working so perfect, guys. Alright, so I'm still waiting for this to boil. That's going to be done in a few more minutes. That's only going to take like 5 minutes. It's already done. I don't want to dry up the steak too much. Come back over here. Get in there. There we go. See, they're already getting a nice bit of color on them. Very nice. So I'm just going to put it like this. Put them right under there. Now it's really going to get a nice color, guys. A very nice color. Alright, so I'm waiting for this to come to a full boil and dry up my rice a little bit. It's going to take a few minutes. But nevertheless, it's going to be done really quick. Oh, this rice taste is about maybe 15 minutes. Why is it right there? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so all it's going to take is 15 minutes. Guys, this is done. I'm going to shut it off because I don't want this to overcook. Because this is ready already. See that? Look at that. It is done. It got that nice little char going on right there. See that? But the more you cook it, the drier it gets. I'm just going to flip it this way like that. Okay. So there's my rice. Look at that. Look at this beautifulness. Alright, so wait till it comes to a full boil. There it is. It's a nice full boil now. And this is done already. I could like shut this off. And the thing is that the onions are not cooked that much. You can cook them a little bit more. I just want them to get soft. I don't want them to be crunchy. But you know what? They will continue to cook right there. Even if I shut the stove off, which I shut it off. Because that's it. Don't dry your steak. Do not dry your steak. Okay. Alright. Look at this. Gorgeous. And I think I am about to, you see how it hardly has any water on top? It's already, you know, absorbing the water. So what I'm going to do is just wait a few more minutes. I don't want to see any water. Not too much water anyway. You can see a little bit of water. But if I still see a lot, even after I mix it, if you still see water on the top, then Don't cover it yet because you're going to wind up with mushy rice, okay? You know, like the rice-a-ronis, they tell you make once it boils, lower it and let it absorb it. Well, this way is different. This way you want to wait till all that water evaporates. Once the water evaporates, you'll be all right. And it's doing it very quickly, and I'm just going to taste right there real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. All right, so what am I going to do now? I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to lower that flame down to about like a medium high. Okay, right there. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes and I'll show you what it looks like. And I'm going to warm this up while I'm waiting. And I'll be back in 15 minutes, okay? I just turned it on real quick because I wanted you to see. Look at that steak. That looks beautiful. My stove is a mess, yes, but the steak, you see how I said it's still cooking? So it'll stay there nice and cooking. I'm going to leave it just like that, and I'll be back. Hi, everybody. I'm back, and this rice has been there about 15 minutes, okay? So let's see what it looks like. See, I didn't even get to mix it yet, but let's see. Oh, see what I mean, guys? What I mean by saying that this rice is not at all sticky. Look at, see? Not sticky at all. And I thought the rice would come out black, but it didn't come out black the way I expected. But that's not a problem. It tastes good. So let's grab my plate. Okay, let's get this ready because I'm hungry. Look at this, guys. Oh boy, look how nice that looks. So good. And you know, I have my my beans to the side. Well, rather the lentils. I'm just gonna put some lentils on here on the side. Because they look so good, guys. So delicious. Look at those lentils. And that portion is plenty for one person. That's a good portion. And, oh no, where's my fork? Okay, I don't find my fork. All right, don't matter. Let's grab this nice piece of steak that's right here. And I'm going to put it right there. And grab some of these onions. Just a little bit of these onions to make that steak look good. And there you go. There's my dinner done, finished, and delicious, guys. I wish you were here. I would serve you this plate and watch you smile. But maybe one day in the future, I'll do Uber. No, kidding. All right, guys. I hope you liked my video. If you did like it, let me know you liked it. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of my videos. I love you all for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day. And mwah, bye. That looks really good, guys. Bye. Have a blessed day.